Maybe the real story of morality isn't written in the heavens at all. Every society has wrestled with that question, because if morality really depends on God, then what happens when faith fades? Do we lose our compass or finally learn to steer for ourselves? Some say without God, the world would descend into chaos. That belief is the only thing keeping people from destroying each other. But if that were true, why do we see compassion in unbelievers and cruelty in those who claim to serve the divine? Maybe the real story of morality isn't written in the heavens at all. Maybe it's written in us, in the heart, the conscience, and the courage to care. I'm Durante Lamar, and in partnership with the American Humanist Association, we're asking one of humanity's oldest and most urgent questions. Can we be good without God? Let's talk about it. We've all heard it before, that without God, morality collapses. That if people stopped believing in a higher power, the world would fall apart. Everyone would lie, cheat, steal, become addicts, and kill without restraint. But here's what's interesting. Most of us already know good people who don't believe and bad people who do. That tells us something. It tells us that morality doesn't come from belief alone. It comes from being human, from the part of us that feels empathy, that wrestles with conscience, that knows what it's like to be hurt and to hurt. Being good without God doesn't mean being against God. It means being for goodness. It means choosing compassion, fairness, and integrity, not because we're afraid of punishment or hoping for reward, but because we recognize our shared humanity. Greg Epstein, a humanist chaplain at Harvard, he wrote Good Without God to answer a question people rarely ask out loud. What if morality isn't something we borrow from heaven, but what if it's something we build together right here on earth? He wasn't arguing against faith. He was affirming humanity, that goodness can outlast belief and maybe even shine brighter without it. When we ask, can we be good without God, what we're really asking is something deeper. Can we trust humanity to guide itself? For centuries, religion has claimed the moral high ground, but every day millions of people live with integrity, compassion, and purpose without invoking the supernatural. And that's the beauty of humanism. It reminds us that morality doesn't have to come from above. It can rise from within us and between us.